And this is a tremendous vision. It basically tells us that it is the self that enjoys form, taste, smell, sound, touch, sexual union, all the different states. There is only one knower, and ultimately we can also say there is only one experiencer or enabler of experience. Now, what does that mean? This means that there is one self, and this self, for this self, all forms of life, including you, your experience, is just the experience for this self, you see? In other words, you are an experience, not an experiencer. You are just one form of self-discovery for the self. You think that this is your life, you see? This is my life, my experience, what I'm going through, also my suffering, by the way. My pain, but always my pain. But here we hear about something else. We hear that from the perspective of the divine, all the appearances are just forms of experience of the divine. So it's actually the journey of the divine. It's not us. We have invented, again, because we could steal the fire of self, right? And to make this small ego. Remember from yesterday. But what we do is that we imagine that there is an experiencer between the self and the experience, you see? And this invented experiencer, we give it a sense of continuous existence, as if it really is there, while there is nothing there. All there is in reality is self, universal self, and its manifold experiences. That's it. Now, to understand that is either terror or joy. It means that right now it is the self that goes through this experience, of course, while remaining completely unaffected. But there is no me experiencing this, you see? What the self does is uses all these countless experiences for its own self-discovery. It gets to know itself through all the things that it is not, you see, through taste, through sex, through the different activities, through pain, through joy. And what it does is that it collects the honey from the flowers of the senses, which means that it takes the essence of all experiences and brings it back to itself as forms of self-discovery. In a way, it expands through these experiences. So this is life from the perspective of the divine. We are so convinced that everything happens to us, while we now discover that we happen to something else. That we are just a form of self-discovery. And this takes us very close to the purpose of life, of why we're here, and why every possible experience is, and now please pay attention, when I say experience, I mean you. Every possible experience that is a so-called experiencer is needed for the self. including, yes, those most disastrous experiences. It has to know it all. The self must experience all possible interactions and combinations, all the different pains, all the different joys, all the different feelings, all the different situations, everything.